The wait is over. Oh my gosh, we're back. Have you missed
Back.
We're back.
It's been 2 weeks. We took a little bit of a hiatus, a little break, but we are back just in time for Paris Olympics 2024 and already off to a fantastic start. I just want to say, so by the time this show actually gets up on YouTube, a lot of stuff might be a little bit dated because y'all know we in the US, they in Paris, with a little bit of a time difference, but we're gonna do our best to recap all the things that are happening over in the City of Lights. But ladies, how have you guys been?
Awesome.
Yet holding on. Just fine. Everybody's doing just fine.
Okay.
All right now.
All right. It's been a long summer for me, but we're about to get started with football season, so things about to get real crazy, and I'm trying to get my last little bit of rest before we get into it. But let's go ahead and get started on the Olympics. What did you guys think of the opening ceremony?
I liked it. I really liked it.
Ooh.
I didn't know.
I have nothing.
I don't know. I think I was so stuck on the fact that they had to use the pooper scoopers, and then that's where they were. So I guess my brain was there.
What happened? I missed it.
The people pooped in the river.
In the same river. I mean, it's Paris. It would be like if they were having the opening ceremony, like in a subway in New York City. It's just kind of grimy. It's a little dirty.
That's disgusting. That ain't a little dirty.
Yeah, that's all.
That was in the
little dirty.
What was the poop at? What's going on? I'm confused.
People was pooping in the river. I don't think we need to go talk about that because I feel like that's going to give me a mental image that I really can't get out of my head. But there's been some controversy. Some certain political figures have said that the opening ceremony was mocking of certain religions and that is too woke, too liberal, blah, blah, blah. All the politics. I don't want to get into that. But I personally thought that it was very Paris. It felt very Parisian, like Moulin Rouge, like cabaret, and just artsy. It was very French to me, but I loved it.
Yeah, I can agree. After I took my mind off of the river, I was like, oh, okay, Lady Gaga, she's Moulin Rouge.
This girl said off the doodoo. I didn't see none of this, and this
and the runway show.
Yes,
the runway show. Yeah, the fashion show. It was interesting as well. Because they was dancing and they was, hey, I was like, okay, I see y'all. I think the only thing that was kind of concerning was the man with the torch. It kind of reminded me of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I was like, what we got going on? So those are my thoughts.
Was it like the French? I guess I don't really know.
It was a celebration of France's history. You had like Marie Antoinette imagery with like the French Revolution. Okay. I mean, I loved how they had all the teams come down the Doodle River on the different boats. That was awesome.
Yeah. I was like, is USA gonna be on a cruise ship? What are they gonna be?
There's a photo of LeBron James like holding the flag at the front, and he literally looks like George Washington crossing the Delaware River. Like the famous photo of George Washington crossing the river. It was really cool because he's super old as well. But yes. I will say, shout out to Celine Dion who made her triumphant return.
Yes.
I love that.
That was good. She did good.
Yeah.
She sounds good too.
Looks good. Shout out to her stylist, La Roche. She looks amazing always. But go ahead.
So did you see the oh my gosh. He's an athlete. He was in the wheelchair. He was 100 years old, and they passed the torch to him. I thought that was sweet too. I was like, oh, he's the oldest, athlete in Paris. So I was like, yeah, because I was like, who they gonna pass it off to? Because they was all of these people that was, Tony Parker. I was like, who they gonna pass this to? I was like, oh wow. So I thought that was sweet.
Yeah, we don't remember his name.
I don't. But shout out to Papa in the chair. He 100. He's 100. I mean, that's a good thing.
It's a blessing.
That
is such a blessing.
Not you calling that man Papa.
What you want me to call
him? Since he's French, you can call him Papa. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, Papa.
You know what I like?
No.
I like the horse on the river.
Oh yeah, that was neat. It kind of, I was like, is this Beyonce Renaissance?
That's exactly. I was like, oh,
that's what I thought.
Okay, well, let's get to the action. We all like the show. Some people didn't like it. Whatever. They don't know.
Sean looking confused.
They said nothing. This the quietest I done heard her all season.
They ain't seen a thing.
Well, did you at least see the USA women's basketball to open up their tournament with a win, a 102-76 win over who they played in the gold medal game at the last Olympics, Japan.
The Japanese team, when I say they can shoot some threes, they can shoot some threes. And they do not mind hustling. They play some good defense, even though, Brittany just be patting it, like they love I'm like they are fly. Because she's 7 feet tall and they 4 feet tall, and it's just like,
yeah, they had no height.
Get that out of here.
Their tallest player is 6'1". BG, like you said, is almost 7 feet tall. Like, they don't have any choice but to play a perimeter game because they go inside and they literally look like elementary kids up against high schoolers. Like, it was crazy. But I saw a tweet that said, are the Chicago Sky watching this game? Because they need to be recruiting some shooters from Japan.
I agree.
Well, let me tell you now, I think Chicago gonna be good. They got Benham. A lot of people was ticked off about that pickup with him letting Mabry go, and I felt like Mabry never really clicked with that crew. And we've been saying that, week in, week out. I don't feel like she kind of moved the ball or shared the ball enough. That's just my personal opinion. But I think Benham, she come from grit, and she's a dog. She putting it in there, it's going in there. So I think as far as shooters, as long as Teaspoon use her, I think they'll be good. That's just my personal opinion. I think her threes are a little bit more consistent. But
back to Team USA, Tracy. Did you have some thoughts?
No, not right now. That was the first game, so I was kind of expecting them to win the first game, but throughout the tournament, we'll see what happens.
Well,
they won 56 consecutive games.
Correct.
Huh?
56, they've won 56 consecutive games. What are you looking forward to happening?
Nothing. I think that someone is going to come and play them a little tougher. I don't think that it's going to be like like today was more like a little practice game kind of, because even though they played them well to them, but 76 to 100 and something, boy, like really, I'm just looking for to be more competitive. I think that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Maybe. Team USA has won 7 straight gold medals. So, I mean, they are clearly the favorites in this tournament. I think maybe one of the only teams that's probably going to give them some trouble might be like Australia. Yeah. I think because they got a little height and size on them, and they got a couple W players on their squad. I don't know who else could really give them a ton of trouble. I just don't see it.
So, and the reason, and that's the problem. I think that we get so lax as Americans that we never know when it's going to happen. Just like when our men played South Sudan and they won by 1 point, they took them for granted. So you never know, like you never know when that's going to happen. And actually, South Sudan should have won if you look at the game in that last 35 seconds. They really call a real bogus call, my opinion. So they really should have won that game if you really want to be honest. So, like, that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And South Sudan has been winning since then, since they played the United States.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
think
a great.
that was a great point. I'm sorry. I just don't think they really used their rotation, if we're being honest. I think that little exhibition game they didn't really use their rotation enough to say that the US didn't really. I mean, US kind of didn't take it seriously, obviously, because
exactly that's what happened.
But you had Jason Tatum didn't even come in the game at all yesterday. You had a couple NBA stars that literally just sat on the bench. So it's just really hard to kind of say, like in full play, you know, like playing to their fullest potential, that they're really going to have a big hurdle. I think that was a wake up call to not go around there like just acting like you playing with, you know, your little nephew. But
start playing in those people's face because they take it serious and they're seriously playing for something. They have something to play for. Like we take it for granted because we win all the time. It's it's another goal up on our belt where this is a fresh new country. They only been a country for like 13 years. So they have something to prove. And not just that country, like all of them. I was feeling the same way until I started watching those swimming matches.
Guys, today, which it might be late by the time this airs, but today the U.S. men's gymnastics team ended a drought in medals, taking home bronze in the team finals. It's the first medal since the Beijing Games in 2008. Japan won gold, China won silver. China had a couple big falls there in their last rotation.
Falls.
Period.
Yeah,
the U.S. played them.
Oh, you think so?
I was not happy. First of all, the scoring was intense. Like every time a new score update, I was like, okay, like your teeth are chiseling. You're trying to, I don't even know why my stress was just like level was through the roof, but it was so intense. And China had 3 big falls. The US had no falls.
Yes,
they really did for a fall.
Yeah.
The problem, I was talking, Chris, and I don't know if you watched it, but I was talking to Melissa about it, is because the US team routines have a lower difficulty start value. So even with them having perfect routines and sticking their landings, like their starting value on like pommel horse rings and stuff is lower than Japan rings. That's like, they're known for that. The high bar, they're known for that. So even with them messing up, it's like how Simone Biles is able to take a big step on her vault and still score higher than everybody because her vault is so no one else is doing the vault she's doing.
Right. She's created her own moves.
Exactly. Yeah. She's created her own moves. So that's kind of the situation that the men were in. It was like, even with a perfect day and everybody else messing up, it still wasn't going to be enough to get them at the top of the podium, unfortunately. But shout out to Frederick Richard and his family. They were so cute.
I know.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
The U.S. still only caught bronze by like, what was it, a negative point and something, 1 point something?
Yeah.
It was close.
I don't know if I really agree with that score. And I think that last one, they scored them a little too high, especially off of that fall. But you know me, I'm biased because obviously I'm an American citizen. Here we are.
Simone Biles.
Yes.
Led the all around.
The Simone Biles.
The Simone Biles, leading Team USA in the team finals tomorrow. She led the all-around standings. She qualified for all of the events finals except for uneven bars, and that's only because she didn't try. Like I said, they finished like 6 points ahead of the next team. They are the clear favorites. Are we excited to see Simone Biles' redemption arc? Even though I don't think she needs one, she's clearly the GOAT.
Yeah,
I know, right? Oh my goodness. But I still would love to see her get a goal, even though she is, she's the GOAT. But man, it's just so exciting seeing her. And the rest of the girls. I have to agree now. You know, of
Did you
course.
They all are doing good because
Jordan is doing
Jordan
really good.
Childs did an awesome floor exercise. She really
Yeah.
did. She had a couple of difficulties up in her floor exercise, so they actually, to me, all doing really good. They are.
Yeah.
I like
Jordan
to see their
also.
parents.
I know. It's so cute.
The reaction
Yeah,
for them in the stands.
Yeah.
I love to
Yeah.
see everybody's parents in the stands, baby. The fans in the stands, they be.
It's so
News
funny.
in the stands.
Because you're watching like the women's floor routines and they have like this dramatic music and it's always like dancing. And then the guys' floor routine is just silence. There's no music. They just bouncing and hitting the floor hard.
Thomas.
I wonder why is that?
I don't know. They need music.
And
They
their
really
favorite
do.
move
Yeah.
is they put their arms out.
Yeah.
How
Because
they
they
do
look
this?
kind of stiff.
How
They
they do
look
this?
so still.
You stupid.
You can hear it.
You are so stupid. So stupid.
But it's so funny because you can literally hear like every step they take on the floor mat because it's just silence. There's no music. You can hear them. You know how they do that one move where they just like fall forward and like hit the ground real hard. And you're like, what the
All
heck?
those
Like,
springs up under that mat. You can hear it. Every spring.
you can,
Yeah.
you
Oh
can.
yeah,
So
that
funny.
bounce up. You be like, what? Okay.
Yes.
I
But,
love it.
I love it. I love gymnastics. Simone, we're rooting for Simone, Team USA, taking home the gold. It's so funny how Black people get super patriotic during the Olympics.
Okay. With all this mayhem we got going on over here, we got justice for Sonya Massey. And we got to
Amen. Amen.
And do this. Oh,
Say it again, but
real talk.
and then we saying that, and then on the other hand, talking some USA.
Living in a
Foolishness.
real life matrix or something.
It's chaos down here.
Chaotic in this country.
Seriously.
Y'all pray for us. Pray for us.
Yes, all of our international viewers pray for us over here because we are struggling. Black Americans, we don't know if we should root for these people or what.
I know.
Because
What's going on?
We don't know what's going on. We don't know if we coming or going at this point.
we really don't.
My,
We
my.
really don't. Okay.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Suni Lee. Didn't her and Simone, they're gonna be in the all around. Okay,
That is
okay.
correct.
Yes.
Just making sure. Awesome.
The last two
Make
all
sure.
around Olympic champions going head to
Again.
head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should be good.
Should be
Speaking
good.
of a Simone, let's head over to Chris's favorite sport over in the pool. Simone Manuel anchoring the women's 4x100 meter freestyle relay.
Freestyle. That's what I was just looking at. The men 200 backstroke. That's why my head was turned, if y'all noticed that. But that's why I was looking at, because I was like, come on, Murphy, you got to get this.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my favorite saying is, eat my bubbles.
Don't say that.
What's going on?
That's a swim thing, if y'all don't know it. All the kids in the summer swim put that on their bodies. Eat my bubbles.
This reminds me of me and Melissa's conversation about tennis, where everybody was looking at us like,
Yeah. Well, you know, Chris was a swim mom, so we're gonna let her have it. She's a swim
That's
mom.
right. Amen. Go ahead, girl.
That's
So
right.
I was like,
shout out Jay,
okay, Bubbles. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Jay Flipper.
our little swimmer. Well, our big swimmer.
Say
Well,
Flipper. I
Oh.
absolutely cannot take this.
shout out to Simone Manuel for bringing
Yes.
it home for Team USA because they were not expected to get even a silver in that relay. And she pulled that out in that last 50. She really pulled it out. So shout out to Simone
Oh, my
for
goodness.
even helping them medal. And then on the men's side, the men's 4x100 relay, Taylor Armstrong, that third leg. Chris, did you see it?
Yes, he was awesome. He but he's so long. He is so tall. I think he's like the tallest one on the team.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, his reach was awesome. His reach was awesome. He had a good takeoff as well. But to see him get that leg, and I think he had a whole body win by the time they got to the last 25.
I see. I have to rewatch that night.
Murphy just came and took it on in. So that was Drexler.
It was Caleb.
Caleb Drexler.
Caleb
Drexler. Yeah. He came and took it on in. So that was awesome. That really was good. Yeah. The men are actually doing their thing. I only seen the girls one. No, I think I seen a couple of them because I was upset to see Lily King. She didn't place. That hurted my heart right there. Her and Katie Ledecky. That was a goat. That was a goat.
I think that Sheena just got I think that Sheena got up in age and swim age it is. And she's not performing like we expected her to do, you know. I was watching one race and she barely won the bronze. I'm like, this don't even look like the same Ledecky 4 years ago. But
yeah, that's true.
Here we are.
And we can go back 16 years with Katie Ledecky.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been competing for a long time. And to be fair, I mean, there's like a new crop of teenagers that are right on her. And I mean, the whole women's field, I feel like it's gotten fast. I mean, obviously the Australians have always been good in the pool, but is her name McIntosh out of Canada today?
Oh, yes,
on the
today.
IM.
Ooh, baby. Well,
and I think she went to school for she did. I think she went to Texas Longhorn. Y'all don't know that a lot of their swimmers actually came from collegiate schools here in the U.S.
Yeah.
A lot of them, all of them.
Yeah.
That's how it
Florida.
is in gymnastics.
Yep. Florida's a big swim school. Texas is a big swim school. UCLA, big swim school. Like a lot of like foreigners come here for our swim programs, and so that's a lot of reason why people are catching up to us in that field.
They come over and get our training, and then go back to their country and beat us.
They represent for their country.
Basically,
not only in swimming but also in track and field. Because I was reading an article where we have about 9 students that actually went to HBCUs that's now representing their country. You know, so that was that was a huge article.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I know for a fact in track, our entire track team at A&M was foreign. I don't even know if we had an American runner. And soccer, soccer, baseball, and track, they were all foreign. I was like, how did they even find? I mean, I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know.
It's like the time I was at a HBCU academic competition, and one of the schools, it was a HBCU in Texas, and literally the whole team was Nigerian. And I was like, how did y'all even find this school in small town Texas? How did y'all even end up here? Like, this is so crazy to me. But go ahead, Chris.
The only thing is with the HBCUs, they don't get a lot of publicity. They don't get a lot of knowledge, and even though they have top track and field, most definitely.
Yeah, that's why the article was so good, because they don't get, like, you would never knew, you know, like these guys came from the HBCU and now they're in the Olympics. But if they never make the article, who would know? You know, only thing they're going to say is, oh, this person is running from South Africa, or this person is now running from Nigeria. They never would have said, oh, this person went to Jackson State University, or this person went to, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of cool.
Yes, it was. I also, speaking of swimming, did y'all see the synchronized dives? Because I'm still bitter about the way that the U.S. was cheated.
Yes, you are.
I am.
I agree with you, Sean. I seen it.
Bacon and got theirs.
No, I mean their splash. They landed in the water almost like a technique. Yeah, like it was like, come on now. I know they were the favorites coming in, but that was a pretty blatantly disrespectful, if you ask me, to those two women, Bacon and Cook. I think that they did an amazing job, and the misses that China had, I don't think they were getting deducted at all. If y'all watched them, I was actually able to watch the live because the replay doesn't play the commentary, which is so weird because you're just like looking in silence. But the commentary during the actual event, they were like, whoa, so what's gonna happen here? I mean, it was just really like, that was odd. But yeah, just shout out to those girls. They're best friends. One had not even made it to the Olympics before. And to see them come and do that, I think they deserve their silver, but they definitely deserve their gold. That was just
the Joker beat old man Rafa today. It was not even close. I was embarrassed. I turned the match off after 5 minutes because I was like, what is it? It looked like me playing Joker. I was just like, his balls was floating and it was landing so short in the court. And I was like, this is embarrassing. This is not the 14-time Roland Garros champion, but whatever.
Why won't he just let it go? I don't understand. What's the go out with your name?
He's about to retire. He's done. He doesn't have anything left.
And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I mean, he has had a run. Yeah. I'm just saying, if you want to tap out, leave on a high note. That's how I always feel. I don't know.
Well, this was not a high note. He's still in the doubles though with Carlito, so he might get a goal on his way out.
He might get a goal in the doubles.
Yeah, but shout out again to the American women opening up the Olympic tournament 4-0, including one Coco Gauff, who was the U.S. flag bearer for Team USA.
Come on, Coco.
Okay, Coco out there with LeBron James. What's up, Coco?
I said, don't they look like Pawpaw and granddaughter? He holding the flag and she got the phone.
What's up with you and Pawpaw tonight? You on Pawpaw?
No, like really?
What's going on? You had me on Pawpaw.
Oh well.
Well, Jessica did Pagula lose today? Oh well, see, this is what happens when you cover an Olympics. It's the time difference is all messed up. Dang, Jess. But shout out to Coco. I mean, I don't know how we're supposed to react.
Down with the Coco.
To be fair though, LeBron James was drafted in 2003. Coco was born in 2004. So okay, so closing out the show. What is a sport? I wanted to ask everybody because, like I said, during the Olympics, we all get like super patriotic. And because there's so much going on, you can watch on so many channels. What is a sport that you normally don't watch but captivates you when the Olympics start? So I want to start with Melissa because you told me today that you had one.
Badminton.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you definitely got that one.
I'm like, it's like hitting a cotton ball with a racket.
Cotton ball. A cotton ball
is so intense.
It's so intense. And they be hitting it so fast, I don't even see it. I'm like, where is it?
Where is the thing? That cotton ball just flew.
Chris, how about you? Chris, you got one?
No. Because I watch it all. Nothing amazes me for real, really.
I got one.
The only thing I can say that one thing that exciting to me is seeing
skateboarding. Okay.
To see them skateboarding. Yeah.
You know what's crazy about skateboarding? They have to have the oldest athlete. Like they have a very wide range. The young lady today was 14 and the oldest person was like 45. I'm like, retire.
I haven't watched
They don't get old.
If I fail the way some of them skateboarders be falling at this big age that I'm at, there will be no recovery.
But we did have two to qualify today.
Oh, the US did?
Yeah, we had two to qualify.
Shout out to Nigel Houston who took home bronze.
Yeah.
In
skateboarding.
I mean, hey, look, I'm just gonna say it because we all thinking it. You know, we all pay attention to the black athletes that are in those non-traditional sports.
How did he even find it?
Is he from New York or California? Where's Nigel from? He is got to be one of the two.
USA.
She is such a fool. She's a fool.
The way Shayna fell out laughing.
No one knows.
What a fool.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Sean, what you got?
Handball.
Oh.
I was watching that like, is this real? We playing? Oh, they're conditioning for. Oh, they're coaching each other. Oh, they're fussing. They're arguing. I was so amazed. I had never watched a handball tournament ever. But when they do
Is it when they put that ball in their hand like that?
and start acting like they're doing like an air dribble, oh my God, I fell out my bed laughing. I was done. When he hit that air dribble, I like crossed him over. Oh, that chuck had me on the floor. When he hit that crossover. Oh, he goes airborne. It goes airborne.
Man, this girl's so crazy.
Oh my God, y'all gotta watch it.
Oh man.
I've never
Okay.
seen that, Sean.
You be
Tracy,
laughing.
what you got?
Break dancing. I can't wait till they break dance. I can't wait. How you gonna judge it? Oh, you gonna judge how many times I spin on my head? Oh, on my head. How many flips I do? Am I gonna split, come back up, turn around? I'll be.
Are you gonna judge?
How you gonna judge that?
How you gonna?
That's how you gonna be watching it too, and Tracy.
Yeah,
That's what you gonna be
all
looking at.
in. I'll be all in. I want to see how many skips they do. Like if they gonna judge because I skip, boom, boom, turn on my head, flip, land on my head like this or something like. I can't wait.
I need to
Is it gonna be like a dance battle?
Yeah.
like bring it on.
Like,
A stomp yard.
What they gonna do, Tracy?
Come to your.
Your turn. You know, like.
They gonna say challenge.
You gotta stop.
Serious. This is the thing. No people be so serious when they do that. You know, they be serious. I'll be serious watching.
Tracy said, your turn.
Spin on their head, fall back. I like what kind of things y'all go, man, I don't know. Why would they even put that in the Olympics?
I don't know, and I'm not even sure about the judging criteria, but like you, Tracy, I'm really interested to see what do they judge on. Like, how do you judge that as an Olympic sport? I mean, I can see how you would judge it as an artistic art form, but
well,
like,
what you judging on? Creativity or what? Like we've been doing that since the 70s, bro. It ain't creativity.
Spinning on their head. They trying to see how long they can spin on their head.
Yeah, like
no.
Is this the first year it's in the Olympics?
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like how the choir said yes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would know.
Oh God.
Shayna, what sport you that was interesting to you?
Oh Lord.
Okay, it's so crazy to me, and I think it's just because of how they look when they do it, and it's the speed walking. They be out there on the road like this. They just be all you see is just like
you there yet, huh?
It makes you think of that commercial with Chris Paul in it.
Wait, that's a competition? Speed walk? Are you serious?
Yes. Speed walking been in there, Shayna, for years now.
Years, but I'm always so fascinated by, like, I'm like, at what point does it turn into jogging?
Right. Guess what?
It be like
it's jogging for me at the very beginning.
It's definitely jogging for me.
So if they jog, they're disqualified.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm always like,
training.
If your feet get up a certain height above the ground, does it turn into a jog? Or like when does
it ain't even a jog for me? It's a run for me. I'm trying to run to keep up.
I would have broke out in a quick. If I see them getting away too far, your brain naturally tells you to start jogging.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have been.
But let me tell you what I seen yesterday, guys. I seen the cycling, and that man kept falling. I want that sad. Every time he hit the curve, he fall. Skirt, like up under the gate.
What?
Yes, he tore up his bike because he fell so many times. It goes on the curve, like, boom. And then, listen, the man that was bringing him the new bike jumped the gate with the bike and he fell.
Oh, it wasn't meant for him. He should have just went on ahead and started.
Both of them on some little clips. What was he from?
Oh man, I don't know.
But a couple of people did get hurt yesterday in watching the horses jump over the fence, as Auntie Tracy likes to call it, but it's called equestrian.
Say it. What's it called, Tracy?
The horse jump over the fence.
Just so you guys know, we are still trying to reach 200 subscribers. We are going to have a giveaway when we reach 200 subscribers. I think currently we're at 109 at the last check today. So we got about 91 problems, and subscribers is one. So we need y'all to tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother to go subscribe to At the Pep Talk. That's right.
I'm gonna have to go put some flyers out at the church house.
Speaking of the church,
don't you start no crap, Shayna. You smiling too hard.
I know it.
What's going on?
So my question is, as a people, as a Black race, do y'all notice how we tend to make up songs on the fly about just random stuff? Do you make up songs while you at your house, just of you just doing stuff? You just make up a song?
Yeah. I can't tell you how it goes.
Make up songs and words.
All the time. Oh, words. Yeah, we know. We know the words.
You see how she doing you?
She said that. I disagreed.
So I would like to share the latest in my church shenanigans series of a song that was recently created on the fly at a program, a youth day program. So shout out to these two ladies.
I'm scared.
I am too.
Pick it up. Let me just sing it through it. Come on. Chit chat, chitter whack, chitty chitty bang bang, yeah. He's on attack, trying to surmise you, trying to demise you.
Surmise you.
You know who the enemy is, yeah. As a roaring lion, screaming out in your mind, you ain't even
got a pretty voice.
But God is trying to put truth in you, but you listen to the chitty chitty bang bang. That's the sound of the enemy. Seismic reaction, chaos, semantics, but my mind, it can't hear the promise.
What is she saying?
It can't hear the promise of the sound of the enemy.
What was that baby supposed to be saying?
Bang, bang.
She don't know. The baby don't know.
The baby just don't even know what to do. She just got the mic in her hand.
Because the song was made up on the.
All she was gonna know was chitty chitty bang bang.
She said, "Cause you're listening to that enemy's voice of the chitty chitty bang bang."
What does that mean? What do chitty chitty bang bang mean?
Some chatter.
Chitty chitty bang
I
bang.
have one question.
Yeah.
Shiny, where you be finding this?
God, it's
First of all, that wasn't even the original one. Somebody added some music to it and was very nice to her. This is actually the original.
Oh God.
The song says chit chat, chitter whack. Nyla said, "Oh my God, I'm acting like
I know no did." I said, "Oh my God,
chitty chitty bang bang. He's on attack, trying to surmise you, trying to demise you, but you got to know who the enemy is." Chit chat, chitter whack. Chitty chitty bang bang, yeah, he's on attack. Give me a bass line. Trying to surmise you, trying to demise you, but you've got to know who the enemy is. Yeah, let me sing through it. Them musicians pick it up. Let me just sing through it. Come on. Chit chat, chitter whack, chitty chitty bang bang, yeah, he's on attack, trying to surmise you, trying to demise you,
baby.
but you got to know who the enemy is, yeah.
Raina, you're a fool.
As a roaring lion, screaming aloud in your mind, you can't even think out loud. But God is trying to pour truth in you, but you listen to the chitty chitty bang bang of the sound of the enemy.
What in the world? What?
I'm done.
I can't do that.
I can't even
I don't know. I don't know what the sound of the chitty chitty bang bang is. What is it?
I feel sorry for that baby. She got to be a part of that foolishness till she get at least 18.
She just stuck. She don't know.
She's stuck.
She just holding. She said the
then when she said put some bass in it. Come on, like she direct.
Hold on, let me sing through it. And y'all catch on. They're never gonna catch what you're doing. Oh my God.
That's
it
what
must
she
be
said,
so
Shana.
frustrating to be a musician sometimes. Ain't no way.
It was frustrating to that man that's on the keys. That man was tickled pink.
I would have threw my drumsticks against the wall. Somebody had me doing something like that.
I would have threw my drumstick in the back of her head. Don't sit down and show me
like that.
Playing with the Lord. Don't sit down.
Remember when you showed that clip where the man was singing, "I'm moist," and that man behind him just walked.
I'm saturated.
Everybody say saturated.
Everybody should have marched out behind her.
Saturated.
That Baptist finger and walked on out that church.
Oh, that plane.
I gotta show y'all one when we rap. We off in a holler. I thought this was the one that Shane was about to show this week.
Baby, I thought she was going to say, "Patty whack, give a dog a bone."
I ain't
I didn't
playing.
know what was going on. And then she went to. She said all over the place.
And she said that's the sound of the man. I thought she was finna say working on the train for a minute. I was like, what she mean?
Well, she said the roar of a lion, not a lion.
Not a lion.
He wants to surmise you. He wants to demise
Shit,
Which y'all know Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is like a little hand game that you play as a little kid.
And I think she's trying to say that it's like the enemy chattering in your ear, but that's not what that song she giving. That's not what it is. I don't know what. Maybe she had the wrong idea.
All I know is it was
maybe she had the wrong something in her cup. She may have a solo cup and something, and got up there and try to chat back.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Good night.
Holla.
They cutting it up. They cutting.